What's going on, guys? It's Andrew here, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about Social Security changes, the next two stimulus packages, and daily news updates as well. Today, we're going to talk about Social Security, the increase for COLA in 2022, President Biden's plan to do a $200 per month stimulus for everybody on Social Security. We'll also cover the possible maximum Social Security benefit you could get next year, and a quick update on the current stimulus package. Democrats are getting closer and closer to getting that stimulus package done. So let's discuss the details in this video, but before we do, don't forget to like this video and subscribe. I also have a second channel, so if you could do me a huge favor, click on the link that's in the description of this video. Go ahead and subscribe to my second channel. I'm going to be giving away a stimulus check on that channel just as a thank you for supporting my work. Okay, so first, let's talk about the current stimulus package negotiations. Then we'll talk about Social Security changes, the expected COLA increase for 2022, President Biden's promise to do a $200 per month stimulus for everybody on Social Security benefits, and just kind of what's going on with Social Security benefits in general. Well, first, let's talk about the stimulus package. At this point, most of you know the Democrats are trying to do the physical stimulus plan and the American Family Stimulus Plan at the exact same time. Now, the American Family Stimulus Plan is what is going to have direct stimulus payments. It's going to have monthly stimulus payments for families. Bernie Sanders is trying to include a $1,000 stimulus payment for seniors, specifically everybody on Medicare, and potentially including everybody on SSI and SSDI as well. Now, essentially, this has become a battle within the Democratic Party. We have Bernie Sanders pushing to include a massive stimulus package for the American people and send them direct stimulus payments. Of course, he also wants the physical stimulus plan as well to rebuild bridges, roads, and highways and create millions of good-paying jobs. Then we have moderates or conservative Democrats like Kyrsten Sinema and Joe Manchin who don't really want more stimulus checks. They don't want to spend a bunch of money sending people more stimulus. They just want to get the physical stimulus plan done. And just recently, Kyrsten Sinema is calling out Nancy Pelosi and liberal Democrats, saying that they didn't keep their promise of bringing the physical stimulus plan to a vote last week, and saying that Nancy Pelosi has broken her word and that liberals are holding the physical stimulus plan hostage, saying this is not right and they should keep their word and try and approve the physical stimulus plan and then go ahead and work on the American Family Stimulus Plan. Well, Bernie Sanders came out and responded saying that Kyrsten Sinema is wrong and that Bernie Sanders and Democrats, their plan was always to approve both at the exact same time. Now, this is something that President Biden, Pelosi, and Chuck Schumer have been saying for months, that they plan on doing the physical stimulus and the American Family Stimulus Plan at the exact same time. Now, this never sat well with Republicans, and it never sat well with moderate Democrats either, but this was really always their plan all along. Bernie Sanders is actually cheering on progressive Democrats in the House for not bringing the physical stimulus plan to a vote. He is saying that if they approve the physical stimulus plan, that moderate Democrats in the Senate will no longer have any incentive to approve more stimulus checks. Progressive Democrats are using the physical stimulus plan as leverage to get more stimulus checks done. Now, this is because moderates like Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema, they want physical stimulus done because people in their states want new roads, they want new bridges, and they want millions of blue-collar jobs to come into their economy. Now, at the end of the day, these congressmen are doing whatever is best for them to get reelected. And these moderates, they don't necessarily think stimulus checks are going to get them reelected. So this is why Bernie Sanders is saying, progressives in the House, keep doing what you're doing. Don't approve the physical stimulus plan until we have the votes for the American Family Stimulus Plan to approve more stimulus checks. Now, whether or not you agree with that, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, top Democrats have said that although this stimulus plan is $3.5 trillion, it's essentially going to be free because millionaires and billionaires, their taxes are going to go up, and it's going to pay for the entire thing. Of course, Fox News came out blasting Pelosi, saying that how could something that costs $3.5 trillion be free? How could something that costs $3.5 trillion cost $0? It just doesn't make sense. Now, obviously, $3.5 trillion is not free, but the fact that millionaires and billionaires are paying for it, Democrats are saying that it's going to be free for 99% of the country, and it's not going to increase the national debt. Now, whether or not you agree with that, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Now, one of the worries with government spending money is exactly how they're going to spend it, right? because we pay taxes our entire lives. Then our entire tax bill is spent on congressmen eating shrimp and steak for dinner. Well, this outline shows you exactly where the $3.5 trillion package is going to be distributed. It's an outline. It doesn't have the exact details because, quite frankly, the details are still being written. We have things like a $1,000 stimulus check that Bernie Sanders is trying to include in this package. We also have an expansion of Medicare to include dental, vision, and hearing care, as well as lowering the Medicare age to 60. We have money that's going to be included for affordable housing, to approve more Section 8 vouchers and build more affordable housing in general, as well as clean energy, immigration, and agriculture. Well, if you look on your screen, this purple section right here that says Finance Committee of $1.8 trillion, that is where stimulus checks are going to be included. And that is what Bernie Sanders is in charge of. He is the Senate Budget Committee chair, and they are in charge of writing a large portion of the stimulus package, which is going to be this $1.8 trillion section. So Bernie Sanders wants to include a $1,000 stimulus check for seniors who are on Medicare. Now, it's estimated that that would cost about $60 billion. Now, if they have $1.8 trillion to spend, $60 billion is not a lot of money out of that pie. So that means this $1,000 stimulus check for seniors would cost very little money when you look at the overall package, right? And it does have the support of Chuck Schumer, Nancy Pelosi, and President Biden. So there's a good chance it will be included in this package. Now, as far as that $200 per month stimulus boost, that would cost about double. It would be about $120 billion, so still quite possible. But it looks like right now Democrats are leaning more towards doing that $1,000 stimulus check and not really pushing for that $200 per month stimulus, which of course would add up to $2,400 per year, being more than double the $1,000 stimulus check. But it would be a step in the right direction. Obviously, $1,000 is not enough, but it's a good start, as hopefully they will increase Social Security benefits long term, which is something President Biden promised. Remember, President Biden promised to increase Social Security benefits by an average of $600 per month for those who are low income. So this $1,000 stimulus check would be more of a bridge until we get to those larger Social Security benefits. Now, there is a lot going on with stimulus besides the overall stimulus packages. We have some states sending stimulus checks at the state level. Now, we'll talk about that in just a minute, but let's quickly talk about Social Security benefits. First of all, that $1,000 stimulus check for seniors would most likely be in the form of a debit card. And Bernie Sanders has said he would like to include SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits as well. So this is something we're looking forward to seeing in this package. Now, as far as the COLA adjustment for 2022, we expect this to be about 6%. Now, this would add up to $90 per month for the average person on Social Security. The average Social Security beneficiary gets about $1,500 per month. Adding a 6% increase on top of that would be a $1,000 increase per year. Now, that's really good news for seniors. Again, it's not enough. And in my opinion, like I always say on this channel, seniors should get a 10% COLA adjustment for the next 10 years just to bring Social Security benefits to where they need to be. After about 8 or 9 years, that would double the benefit, and most seniors would be living a pretty decent and respectable retirement. Now, as far as the maximum Social Security benefit, currently in 2021, the absolute maximum benefit you could get is $3,895 per month, and that is for someone who retired at age 70 and had a high income for at least 35 years while they were working. A 6% increase on top of that for those who make the max would get a $233 per month Social Security increase in 2022. So you see, they're basically getting that $200 per month boost just from the COLA adjustment. And this kind of points out the fact that those who make the highest income are getting the highest Social Security benefit, and then they're also getting the highest COLA adjustment on top of that. So it kind of goes to show how the rich always end up getting richer, and those who are at the top get more benefits than those who are at the bottom. Now, this is something that President Biden promised to fix. One of the main ways he promised to fix this while he was campaigning was by creating a minimum monthly benefit of at least $1,500 to $1,600. That would help people who make $900 per month, basically doubling their payments to make sure they don't have to live in poverty. Now, of course, that most likely will end up in the next stimulus package in 2022, and President Biden is trying to get that $1,000 stimulus check done now just to kind of help seniors in the meantime. But I just wanted to point out that those who are at the top, those who are on Social Security benefits getting $3,895 per month, their COLA is going to give them a $200 per month increase, which is basically like that $200 per month stimulus that seniors were promised last year. So if they can give those who are high income a $200 per month increase, why can't they do it for those who are low income, right? It just doesn't make sense. And yes, I understand our government does not have unlimited money, but if they can afford to give it to the rich, they should be able to afford to give it to the lower income as well. And guys, let me know your thoughts on that and if you agree. Again, if you make $1,500 per month on Social Security, you're going to get about a $90 per month increase, adding up to a little over $1,000 per year for the COLA adjustment of 2022. Now, currently, these are just estimates. The exact COLA increase is going to be announced in about a week, so don't forget to subscribe, and I will keep you posted as soon as we have exact numbers for the 2022 COLA adjustments. As far as stimulus checks at the state level, California is finally sending out their third and fourth round of stimulus checks. And this is going to be $600 for most families and an additional $500 if you have a child. These just started going out this month in October. This is something we've talked about a lot on this channel. California, and specifically Governor Newsom, approved more stimulus checks to try and win re-election, which just happened a couple of weeks ago. They had a recall election. Governor Newsom was worried he was going to lose, so he approved more stimulus checks, and then he won, right? So it's looking like approving stimulus checks helps win elections. And a lot of experts think that Democrats are going to do another round of stimulus checks next year, just before those 2022 midterm elections. Otherwise, they might lose control of both the House and the Senate, which would leave President Biden as a sitting duck for his last 2 years in office. Now, New York is also approving more stimulus checks. This is more of an unemployment boost, and it's going to help people who are unemployed but didn't qualify for traditional unemployment benefits. Then we have Tennessee doing a $1,000 or $500 stimulus check for teachers who have worked throughout the pandemic. So $1,000 for full-time teachers and $500 for part-time teachers in Tennessee who have worked throughout the pandemic. So if you're a teacher in Tennessee or you know someone who's a teacher in Tennessee, expect to get a stimulus check soon. Then we have Alaska, who is approving more stimulus, but specifically for people who are unemployed, almost like another extension of the unemployment stimulus. So guys, there is a lot of stimulus still happening at the state level. Please subscribe. I will keep you posted every week as more states approve even more stimulus checks at the state level, on top of Social Security changes and the nationwide stimulus packages as well. There is a lot of news to come, guys. Democrats are still working on the next two stimulus packages, the physical stimulus plan and the American Family Stimulus Plan. Bernie Sanders is still trying to include a $1,000 stimulus check for seniors. We do have some Democrats still pushing for a $200 per month stimulus for everyone on Social Security benefits. And of course, we're still waiting for President Biden to keep his word and do a permanent increase of Social Security benefits as well. That most likely will be in the 2022 stimulus package, but we'll have to wait and see. So with that said, guys, thank you so much for watching. And until the next video, take care and have a great day.